Different Juice. Larry Camwell's episode.
What up? 70.
7, 6.
6. Yeah. I'm right this time.
It is 6. It's technically, I mean, well, we did the Drake 21 album.
Yeah, because he was like, 75th.
But, so it depends, though, which one.
Yeah.
So this one is going to be coming
75.
After, so yeah.
Different Juice episode 75. Drake.
Damn, 75th. 75th.
Oh, wow.
episode.
75th episode. Perfect. Wow.
Dang.
Love it. Perfect timing, Jimmy. Perfect fucking timing. But speaking of the Drake album, what's your thoughts on it? After we obviously reviewed it, coming out soon.
Yeah, you're going to see our initial reaction, but we're a couple days out now. I want to hear y'all opinion on it first.
After about close to 5 days now, Thursday, Monday.
It's only been 3 days.
Wait, really? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fried. Sorry. 3 days. I would say it's definitely a newer sound for Drake on some songs. I like it, but I don't know if I can keep listening to it though. If I go back to it, I'm bugging. Like Back Outside Boys, like that's like a different sounding Drake to me, and I don't know if I mean I could bump it, but I don't know if I can like consistently go back to that. I feel like that's more left for like a track like that, like I think we said in the review, like a Thug. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like
I feel like he would have been more better on that as like a feature instead of like that being his whole entire song. I could be bugging though, and I feel like that's like I feel like there's a lot of that in the album, but I could be bugging.
No, I respect your opinion. It just sounded to me like you put Drake on a bunch of Atlanta music. He adapted well, so I don't think it like sounded bad. I just don't think it was anything real special, like you said. Like he didn't do it better than the Atlanta guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the replay value, I agree. Like people, I've been hearing this a lot. I told you guys that a lot of people say it's the best thing since Views. And
I gotta know why.
I'm not sure where the disrespect for CLB is coming from, because it was literally a mixture of every Drake we like.
CLB never got the respect that it should have got to begin with.
But then why do people love this? Because it's just straight trap beats, like Atlanta beats.
Yeah, I think so. It's upbeat. Everything's upbeat. Everything's
let me know how the replay value is in 6 months.
No, literally, bro. I literally still bump CLB to this day.
I think it's gonna have replay value in 6 months.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This will be in the rotation because it's
like
still
3?
Drake. Like
3 songs, maybe.
3 songs.
We in the rotation heavy, yeah. Year from now, yeah, probably.
I thought it was good. I thought it gets better and better every time I listen to it.
Let me ask you a question before you tell me. Like, for real, I look at this and like, let's say we had to pick 5 tracks from this. The best 5 tracks from this aren't competing with the best 5 tracks from almost anything Drake's dropped.
The best 5 tracks off of this is not competing with
a lot of Drake's discography.
This came out like 4 days ago.
Yeah, I know, but you can just tell. There's nothing on here
that's
that's
the same thing
like,
about CLB though.
No.
A lot of people said the same thing about CLB.
I didn't. Yeah. I was saying 19 for 21, I believe.
I was close.
That's
to
our
that.
first listen.
I might have been like 2 less than that, but not too far from that.
I think it was the album of the year. I think it was better than Futures. I think it was better than Gunna's. I think it was better than Wash Baby Shit.
Yeah, definitely Washing Baby Shit. But you thought it was better than Gunna's?
No.
Wow.
No.
That's saying something for you.
I did.
Because you spoke highly of Gunna's album.
I think this is the Drake everybody asked for. This is the one that they was begging for. And then it's like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's like he can never give niggas what niggas want. I guess nowadays.
You're cooked.
I don't want to come off as like that. Not please, nigga.
Nigga, that shit is not better than all those albums.
I didn't say it was. Well, when did I ever say it was? You just said it's
album of the year.
It is. It's better than every other album that came out this year. It is 100%.
No, it's not.
What is it? What's
the
better
ones
than
you
this?
named? Literally the ones you named, except for Baby.
Bro, every album that I named other than Gunna's, Future had way more skips than this album.
It was a longer album.
What do you mean? It was only 16 songs. This one was only 16
After
songs.
the deluxe?
Bro, we didn't even do the deluxe.
I'm just saying.
Like the deluxe didn't even hit. The deluxe didn't even hit for nothing.
You're cooked,
bro. What? Are you serious?
And why is it better than Gunna's?
Huh?
Better than Gunna's too?
Yeah, it is better than Gunna's.
Bro, you're wild. This shit might not even be better than Kendrick's.
I'm done talking about it.
And Vori. I'm gonna throw Vori in there too.
Oh, Wells is.
This is good music, but there was a lot of good projects this year, and I don't think you're remembering them.
Nah, I just think this is better than them. That's all it is.
It's just the biggest artist.
It's the better artist.
Still not better than Bad Bunny's album, by the way. It's not. Don't even try it.
This nigga brought up Bad Bunny.
I don't know why you're laughing.
Why is
that's
your
people's superhero? Because he's the biggest artist in the world right now.
We're not talking about. We were just talking about rap albums.
That's Spanish rap.
Bad Bunny didn't. So then, Bad Bunny's album wasn't better than Taylor Swift's album. Then
you listened to that?
I was just gonna say that.
You listened to that?
What's that matter?
She did her tour already and sold out everywhere.
I mean, it is what it is. She sold 1 million units in a week.
That's insane.
Yeah, but
1.5 million.
This nigga's been number one for how long?
390. She did 1.5 million.
We all know why, but
so I wanted to ask y'all because a lot of people was saying, and then this will go smooth right into the next topic. Drake's bar about, bitch, I did that shit for Jay Prince.
I thought he should have just left Kanye alone. You should probably just leave Kanye alone.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why do you thought I felt bad, bro? Especially,
but then he's Jewish.
Oh, okay, I hear that. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think that's.
It's just so fucking ironic that like Drake is Kanye's like arch nemesis, and then Kanye's like quote unquote anti-Semitic. I'm not gonna say he is or he isn't. I'm not gonna, but like, and then Drake's Jewish. That's kind of crazy. It's just crazy how the fucking dominoes fall.
I wanted to ask y'all, bro, how do y'all feel about like that stuff going on, like them being canceled over the stuff that they have said? Kanye and Kyrie.
I mean, Kanye was a little more in depth than Kyrie was. Kanye was a little more.
Yeah, Kanye
I'm not gonna
was
say
a little more
deserving. I'm not gonna say deserving or anything
Yeah.
like that. But like, he was a little more outspoken.
So, question though, what did Kanye say outside of them controlling like a lot of the media and?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've asked this question and I haven't really gotten like. I don't want to sound uneducated on the topic because this is some serious shit. Obviously, people are talking about it, but like, I would love to know the answer to that question because I watched it. I watched the Drink Champs thing and I seen how arrogant he was acting and how.
But that's him.
No, it is.
He's done
it is.
that before.
No, but that's the thing. It's like
not that it's excusable, but
if you don't watch Kanye West, you don't understand that that's him.
Yeah,
but
you're
like,
gonna think, oh, he's acting crazy.
Mad out like ridiculous. But like, it was a little much. He was doing it a lot. It's 3 hours of him doing that shit from the beginning to the end. But like,
he jumped around so much that you can't really like say, oh, this is what he thought cohesively.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I've been seeing a lot of things about like the past and like the history of Jew and the meaning of Jew and things like that, and it doesn't seem like it was like it seems like it was something. Kanye was trying to say something deeper, but he kept it very broad and very like at the top layer level of shit, so that it would cause this uprising because of the way he said it, and I feel like that's why he's doing a lot of the Kyrie thing is a little deep in terms of how everybody is kind of turning his back on him. It seems like in the NBA and everybody like from like Shaq, Charles Barkley, you see all these guys, Shannon Sharp, and it seems like everybody's kind of like pinning this thing on him. But then again, he has to know what he's posting on his social medias and he has to know what he's putting out there because he's a
big voice.
He's a big voice. He's a role model to a lot of kids, a lot of people. So, like, you can't just be posting just because you're so in tune with yourself that you feel like you can post something that's like this. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. He is very understanding, I guess, of himself and what his beliefs are. And he seems very confident when he says it. But it's like, you have to, I mean, I can see where they're coming from. But I feel like it got brought to a point where it was like the taking away of the shoes, the suspending more than 5 games, the
the requirements to come back.
Yeah, like the 7 requirements that you have to do to come back. Like,
bro,
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm very uneducated. I didn't watch the documentary, so I'm not gonna sit here and speak on what he posted. I just read up on what I could, but it just seems from the outside looking in, it seems very scary what's going on with both of them.
I think people are tired of Kanye's shit too. Me included.
Me too.
Like, it's kind of like, yo, we've been kind of giving you a pass for a very long time, and this was kind of like, all right, you offended your people again, and now you offended another group of people. You're clipped. With Kyrie, like, I haven't watched the documentary, so like if he did say it, like if stuff in there is crazy, then that is a shame, because we all learned about that, like we all know what happened, It's another group of suppressed minorities in America. We get that, but like Kai, man, I don't know, like none of us have. I get that he's an NBA player and he has a lot more power than your regular civilian, but none of us have the opportunity to go to our jobs and really, like, not wild out, but like say the way we feel. So then, like, that leaves me at a crossroads. Like, is he right for trying to be that person, or yo, none of us could get away with that, why can you? Like, I don't know how to feel, even though like a lot of the shit he's going after is for the right cause.
Yeah,
it seems like it's from the heart, and we're watching somebody fuck up in front of us
and watching everybody turn their back on him.
Yeah. Like, we all fuck up.
Like,
he should probably apologize too.
He did on Instagram.
Like an actual sorry though, like,
yeah, like in person.
Yeah, because
that's the thing. He's been doing a lot of that shit, like the not showing his face. They were saying supposedly like he was supposed to go meet with the anti-Semitic group that he gave money to, and he sent like a representative. Like, he didn't go himself to give him the, like. So it's kind of like, it doesn't seem like. I get it. Like, I get you're very understanding of what you feel. I get that. I get you, bro. But like, at least look it. At least look the part. If you feel bad, you feel like you genuinely didn't mean to do something, they ask you for this, at least show your face. At least show like, yo, like, I really didn't mean that shit.
And who's this author / filmmaker?
Randy
like,
Dalton.
Why isn't he getting any smoke?
Yeah, him or Amazon or.
I don't think there's really like anything really anti-Semitic in it. Really, at least I don't think. From what I've read, I haven't seen the documentary. I haven't been able to come across anything that would seem like anti-Semitic, other than saying that pretty much Jewish people aren't Jewish people, and that the quote-unquote Jewish people that are in charge now are relatively in control of all the media and everything that goes on, whether it's entertainment, has a lot of influence in Western culture. But that's pretty much what I was able to come up with about, like, just pretty much what it's about. But freaking, what I wanted to say about Kyrie was, I kind of understand where Kyrie's coming from, because he kind of like posed the question, how can he be anti-Semitic if he's those people?
And if he knows where he comes from, that's what he said.
You know, yeah, exactly. If he's if Hebrews, if black, pretty much this is what he's saying. If black people and all of them are the real Jews, the real Hebrews, as what Kyrie Irving is saying, he can't be anti-Semitic, because those are his people that they are talking about and the stuff that he's promoting.
So you're telling me this is about Kyrie saying black people are Hebrew, not
that's
Jewish
what Kanye
people.
West was saying.
And that's also what Kanye West was saying as well.
Kanye West was saying.
And that's why I feel like they're trying to suppress that, and they don't like that that image of them saying that they're not the real Jews, that the black people were the real God's people. So that's why I understand what Kyrie's saying, that him nor Kanye is anti-Semitic if we're the actual.
And that's what I was saying, going back to what I said about Kanye to begin with. He kept it very, it's like the top layer of Big Mac and cheese. Like, he just kept it like real, like,
And then
real vague, because I felt like he knew that this was gonna happen, because a lot of Jewish people don't like that persona, and I'm not gonna stereotype them. I don't know, but like, it seems that's what they are trying to say. That's what they are trying to say, and they're trying to turn it into something anti-Semitic because that's what they're trying to say. Kyrie and Kanye.
Yeah. So they pretty much don't like the history behind it. Like, they pretty much don't like the true history coming out. That's what I'm taking it as, and I'm almost positive that's what Kyrie. That's why I think they don't like the true history behind it. So they're trying to suppress that as possible so they can continue doing what they want to do.
I honestly don't understand why religion continues to separate people.
Because that's what it does.
I know, it's a shame, bro. And this is what, I'm be honest, this is what scares a lot of people away from it. Is all these subdivisions and groups, respectfully, to anybody who has any beliefs of any sorts. All these subdivisions, as someone that, like, as me, it's kind of like, yo, I don't even want to, like, go that deep into all of that. Because look at what it's doing to everybody from everywhere. Like, wars have started over this.
Wars.
And we're seeing, like, tension over this. I don't know.
And then my issue is that the same organization that's forcing Kyrie Irving and calling him all these names and forcing all these titles upon him, that same owner, one of his companies, I forget the name, I'll post sign right here, literally donates to China to help fund the camps for pretty much the genocide of the Uyghur Muslims over there in China. And it's like, where's the accountability for that? Where's the apology for that? For all the Muslims that are offended by that? For a dude that owns an NBA team to be funding people that are of a certain religion to be murdered in a different country, but that's just under the rug. That's just wrapped under the rug. And then, again, with people bringing up what Brett Favre stealing millions of dollars from the poorest people, and I believe it was Mississippi, where's his apology? Where's his requirements to come back in social media or all that stuff? And then, even then, what about the same company, Amazon, that has the documentary that everybody's so angry about? What about that same company that's joined with Google that funds the Israeli government that kills Palestinian kids and people in that country that whole time? Where's the accountability for those countries that are literally funding murderers? Like, where's that apology at? I don't know. That just it doesn't make any sense to me. They want to force like a certain image and certain things, but control the media. Yeah, but they don't want to take a step back and, like, it doesn't make sense. So you're telling me a company that funds an Israeli government is going to promote an anti-Semitic film on their platform? That's what you're telling me. That's literally what you're telling me. See how it doesn't make any sense? So how can Kyrie Irving post something that's anti-Semitic when a company that funds the Israeli government, we all know Israelis are Jewish people, and so it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
I think basically what you're trying to say, and what I agree with is that they don't hold the people accountable at the same standard.
Exactly. They want to only have other minorities. Yeah. They only want to have one certain type of group of people protected. But when other groups of people, such as blacks, as myself, everything's just, hey, oh, it happened to y'all. Like the people in Mississippi, hey, sorry guys, it happened to you guys. But no. Kyrie Irving posts a link from a film from a platform that funds Israeli government, and you're telling me that they're posting anti-Semitic stuff. I don't know. It's crazy to me, but it just doesn't make any sense. It's like what's really going on here? What are we really mad at? What's the issue? What's the real issue here? What's the real issue?
I don't got nothing to say after that, bro. Not even gonna hold you. Like I said, I think he's being very purposefully arrogant to get people's attention. But there's deeper shit going on. Like,
but that's too far.
It's him attacking, but that's him attacking the organization of BLM. He doesn't believe in that because he feels like George Floyd. He said he gave George Floyd's family personally $2 million.
Well, he has to start adding people then.
And BLM was making all this money, and they ain't seen not $1 from him. So what are they doing? But nobody's gonna say anything because the meaning and the quotables is a little different. And that's it, like the meaning behind BLM is stronger than what the organization is. And I don't have any opinion on that. I mean, that's just how he feels, and I mean, but he literally spoke on it, and then the truth really happened. What he was spoken on really happened, bro.
Yes, bro.
What he spoke on really happened, bro.
Like, where did they come from? Like, who are these so-called people that are canceling Kanye that he's calling the Jewish people? Like, who are they really? If Kanye's saying, this is my question, who are these Jewish people? If Kanye and Kyrie are saying that black people are the real Hebrews and Jews. So who are these people that are really controlling our hip hop and putting out these records that are promoting violence in our music and all that?
There's so many levels of accountability too, bro.
Yeah, that's
like
facts.
Yes, these people are pushing.
They have to be held accountable. They
wouldn't put it in their community. They would not put that music and all that shit.
Oh no, I'm talking about the athletes and Kanye West and shit like that.
I'm talking about like
everybody. I'm saying everybody.
But everybody. I mean, if they feel like it's got to get brought to light, then let's bring it to light. Mm-hmm. But don't condemn the people that are bringing it to light because they're bringing it to light. Like, that's what I feel like is going on. Mm-hmm. It's like
But how are these people bringing it to light? Isn't that the problem?
But
how they're going
they
about
can get
it.
A consequence for that. But why wouldn't we listen to it? Because it's brought a real reckless way.
It's facts. And all Kyrie did was post a link, and look what happened. So what? Kyrie, he can't post a link.
Just posted a link.
Like
Instagram story.
Like how? What?
Like he lost. He's about to lose his job.
We're talking about freedom of speech here now, bro. We're talking about posting a movie link.
Wait, he's about to lose his job.
But I can't believe this shit. I'm just so bothered by this because it's like,
I feel
what
like
the fuck is going
everybody
on?
I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how these niggas are. Like, I get it. I get what you're saying, Doel. The way they did it was probably wrong. They need to be held accountable for the wrong way that they handled the situation. 100%. 100%. Kyrie Irving, 100% probably deserves at least. I don't think he should be getting suspended for the rest of his fucking career. I'll tell you that thing. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you 100% that. I don't think what Kyrie Irving did was worse than what Deshaun Watson did, and Deshaun Watson's about to be playing fucking football at the end of the year.
Literally. And Brett Favre again.
And has the highest paying contract in the NFL right now. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I just think that Kyrie's was, yes, he has to be held accountable 100%, but wow. But then again, like I said, I did not see the documentary. Mm-hmm. So I cannot speak on something. I don't know what that documentary says. I don't know the way that they make it seem, like on ESPN and all this other stuff, is that it's like some crazy stuff. And like I said, Kyrie got to know where he stands in the world and got to understand that he's a role model and there's people looking at him all the time. And but if he's okay with where he stands in the world and understands people are looking at him and wants people to know, then you can't hold a man accountable for the way he's speaking. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can, you can. Yeah, you can't. Hold on.
No, you should.
You should hold account. Yeah. I said that way wrong when I said that.
To be honest, this is an idea I've been battling for like a really long time, bro. I always think about this shit, and I think I heard it on Joe Budden shit. He was like, you should be held accountable not only for the things you say, but to a certain extent, the way people perceive it as well.
That's true. Okay, I like that.
Because when we say certain things a certain way, we're intending for it to make people feel a certain way. Mm-hmm. There has to be some thought behind the way some of those things are said and how they may be understood.
You gotta pretty much think before you speak.
It's a lot easier said than done, and we do it. We record on a podcast all the time, and I'll watch something back, and I'll be like, "Damn, I said that terribly."
Yes.
I need to chill. Right now. So like right now, yeah, I'm sure if there was a million things we just said that we probably would run back and say it in a different way. It's part of it, man. I don't know.
It's part of being who they are. Like I said, that's what I meant. Like, you gotta hold them accountable because it's who they are. You're Kyrie Irving. You're Kanye West.
I'm with Kyrie, bro.
I don't think he should be. I think he also dragged it. He had a chance in front of cameras to say, listen, like, to keep it a buck. And he beat around the bush like a motherfucker. He danced around that bush like a fucking master. But if that's how he feels, that's how he feels. I mean, you can't tell the man to change how you feel or say sorry for something that he didn't create, or he can say sorry I posted. Yeah, exactly. He could have said that. Exactly. And that's all. And it could have got solved.
This reminds me of like when we were in school, and like if we would have like debates in class, and like someone would low key say something racist or something fucked up of any extreme, and like mad people would jump on them and be like, "Yo, you're bugging." Da da da. Yeah. But then at one point, the teacher mediated it and was like, "Yo, this has to stop right here. We don't talk about this no more." And change the subject. It kind of feels like one of those situations where like two sides are arguing about some shit. This bigger person or bigger entity stepped in and was like, yo, y'all gotta stop. But it only feels like that on Kyrie's side. We're not seeing the repercussions this other group of people might be facing for this too. Or should be, if any.
I mean, yeah, it's a tough situation, bro. I know the Nets are probably stressed the fuck out.
Yeah, I was gonna say this changes everything for them, dude.
Yeah, Nets just stressed the fuck out. I mean,
what you think KD thinking right now?
KD's probably stressed the fuck out. He's probably not coming back next year. He's gonna be all set.
Nah, I think they blow that up this year, like mid-season.
Yeah, because Kyrie, they were talking about Kyrie losing his job, bro. That's how deep this is gonna go. That, bro.
Yo, you know who I feel bad for? All the young players on that team, like Claxton or Cam Thomas.
Claxton is pro Kyrie.
I hear it.
He posted Kyrie not too long ago.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just saying.
They all got to come out and back
Cam Thomas
them,
is all set. Cam Thomas don't even want to be
like,
in Brooklyn anyway, though. Yeah. He only gets like 3 minutes.
Imagine having to deal with this and you're just trying to hoop him and get paid.
I feel like Bron should have backed Kyrie too, yo.
I didn't need Bron speaking on it.
What did Bron say?
Say he doesn't condone what Kyrie did pretty much and doesn't condone any hate. It's like, bro, you know what he's saying is true, man. Kyrie, you know the point that he's getting at.
KD didn't even say much.
Exactly.
It's worse if KD says something now.
But still, there's a way to talk
You're
around
Bron.
it.
You're like the face of the league, yo.
But that changes everything, though. If he says something that is pro Kyrie, that changes the whole shit. Yeah. It changes the whole narrative. Now you're putting LeBron at risk. LeBron not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He not Muhammad Ali. He LeBron James. He not gonna do that shit. It's gonna be just like Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan said Republicans wear sneakers too. He's not fucking around. He's not putting his foot on the line for that. Crazy. He gonna sit there and he gonna say the right thing. And if that's the right thing, I mean, Adam Silver's Jewish. It's the right thing. It's the right thing. It's not the right thing to somebody like us. I think he shouldn't have said anything. I think a lot of the guys shouldn't have said anything.
Kyrie shouldn't have said anything.
But yeah, Kyrie should have just clipped it when he could have. And we're going on like 3 or 4 weeks of this. People arguing 2-3 weeks of this shit. So it's like, we just want to see Kyrie hoop, bro. And it's crazy because Kyrie is arguably the most skilled basketball player of all time. He's the most skilled basketball player under 6'5" ever. He's still in the prime of his career. And we're about to lose one of the best basketball players of all time because not only he didn't want to get a COVID shot, is because he's quote-unquote anti-Semitic. It's a very sad situation. It's actually pretty sickening.
Very fucking sickening, yo.
Because no bullshit, it's 2023. He was on the top of the world like 5 years ago with the guy that just spoke on him.
But a lot has changed in 5 years, and Kyrie seems to have changed a lot in 5 years.
Now imagine another 5, bro. Sure. But,
it's true too. So,
oh god, yo, freaking crazy world we live in, man.
NBA has been a crazy season. Crazy season. We can get into that next episode and talk a little bit more about it.
Let some more games pile up.
It's been fun though.
Yeah, hell yeah, yo.
Different.
Yo, but different juice. I back you, Kyrie Irving. Larry.
I back you, Kyrie.
Wells. Is